Hey guys, what's up? It's Luke from Everything Luke, and today I'm going to be telling you guys all of the final rumors before the Apple event tomorrow. So, about 6 days ago, I uploaded a video about what I thought was going to happen at the Apple event, and today I'm going to be kind of revising those since we're a week closer, 1 day away, from the Apple event, and kind of just giving a final look at what I think will come at the September 14th Apple event. This will be the last video before my Apple event recap video, which is going to be super fun and super exciting, so make sure you come back for that. And let's go ahead and get into it, because I have a lot to share. So the main thing that we're expecting at this Apple event is going to be the iPhone 13. And so for both models, the iPhone 13 and iPhone 13 Pro, we're expecting a larger battery, providing obviously more battery time, because on the Pros there's a chance of an always-on display, which I'll talk about more in a second. No more 64 gigabyte storage option. That's actually a newer leak that came out on Sunday, yesterday, or maybe it came out Saturday night, I'm not sure, but that's a newer leak. The base model for all phones will be 128 gigabytes, which is awesome because it provides more room for the Pros to have higher gigabyte storage. Sensor shift technology in both versions of the phone, in the Pro and the base model, which basically just means better low light pictures and just better camera quality overall. I'll go over more once we know a lot more about it tomorrow after the event. Portrait mode video is something that I am so looking forward to. I cannot wait for portrait mode video. But I can't decide whether or not I think that that'll come to just the Pros or to both, because I think it could come to both. Maybe just the front-facing selfie camera on the base model. I'm not 100% sure, but that's something that we'll have to wait and see tomorrow, because that's something that I think is going to be amazing, and it make my YouTube videos a lot better, because there's a lot of days where I don't feel like getting out my camera and everything, so I just film on my iPhone. And then the final thing that I think is coming to all versions of the iPhone 13 is a smaller notch. So this is basically confirmed. We've had the chunky notch since the iPhone X came out 4 years ago, and so I'm super excited just to see how they do it, where they place everything, because it's going to be different because there's not enough room in there, so they're going to have to push some stuff up. And I'm super excited to see what all that entails. So with the iPhone 13 Pro and Pro Max, obviously we're expecting an always-on display, which just like the Apple Watch means that the iPhone will just sit there and be on. Not on, but like kind of in like low screen power mode, with the new LTPO technology that's going to, or LPTO, I don't remember, that's going to really open up the door for a lot more screen advancements, because the Samsung has had an always-on display for quite some time now, and I think it's time for Apple to get it too. Obviously, more cameras, more new and improved camera quality, and all that kind of stuff, because over the base model 13, the iPhone 13 Pro has an extra camera and LiDAR, so that'll really provide an awesome portrait mode video, hopefully on the back cameras, because it has LiDAR and the depth sensor technology that the iPhone 13 just doesn't have. Now, as I was saying earlier, there is going to be an option for 1 terabyte storage on the iPhone 13, which is amazing. On the 13 Pro, sorry, excuse me. Which is just insane. I have a 64 gigabyte phone right now, and so I'm planning to obviously get the 128 because that's the lowest that you can go, just because I don't need a lot of storage. I don't know many people who need 1 terabyte, but I'm sure the 4 or 5 people who have it will be very happy with better low light technology in the ultra wide camera. So the 13 has an ultra wide camera, so this could also be coming to that, just better technology. But with the new sensors and everything, or better censorship technology, it'll really provide an awesome ultra wide angle, and ultra wide angles at nighttime. 120 hertz Pro Motion display on the 13 Pro. How did I miss that? That is something that I'm so pumped for. I'm really excited to see where the Pro Motion really comes to play in, because I think it's going to look awesome whenever it does. And it's just going to be like you're scrolling on something double the amount of refresh rate. It's going to be amazing. And then my last most anticipated thing for all versions of the iPhone 13 is astrophotography, meaning sky at night, which I cannot wait for. That is going to be absolutely amazing because we've been needing it for a long time. We haven't had it in a while, or we haven't had it ever. And with night mode being a rather new thing with the iPhone 11, I'm fully expecting them to kind of branch off of night mode and really get into ways that they could get really cool star photos on the iPhone 13. There are rumors that the pictures of the invite are taken on the new 13 Pro because you can see stars in the sky, and so maybe that's a really nice hint that it was that they're going to bring astrophotography to the iPhone. Obviously, everything will be resolved on tomorrow, September 14th, whenever we figure everything out. I'm super excited to see what everything has. Now moving on to the Apple Watch Series 7. So, we're not expecting big changes other than the design. So it's going to be getting the squared off body like the iPad Pro and the new iPhone 12s and 13s. That is it. That's like it. Obviously a bigger screen, possibly new health features like body temperature, which I think is much needed on the Apple Watch because if you can check your oxygen levels, it should be able to take your temperature. That's all I have for the Apple Watch Series 7 because we're not expecting a big load of stuff to come to that. On the AirPods 3, so I had a video about this yesterday that came out yesterday on Sunday. There are not going to be many big changes. It's just going to get a Pro design with the same features that we're used to on the base model AirPods. No transparency or noise cancellation mode because those are specific and qualified just for the Pros because it's such a Pro feature. So the new AirPod 3s are not going to be getting those because it's not AirPod Pros 3 or AirPod Pro 2. So that's what I think about the AirPod 3. There will be a new chip and getting more powerful and better sound, but like I already said, no new features. But that's also not 100% sure going to be announced. I think that they'll do the Apple Watch, the iPhone, and something else. I'm not 100% sure what that something else will be. I do think there's a really good chance that it's the AirPods because they have not announced AirPods since they announced them with the iPhone 7. The rest have just been website refreshes. Now there are a few things that could potentially make an appearance at this event. The first one being AirTags update. So there's lots of people who really want like sharing, meaning family sharing with the AirTags. So if it's your keys and you don't have your phone with you, someone else can try to find them since like you don't have your phone with you, which I think is a really good feature. It's what a lot of people want. But that's pretty much it for the AirTags. iPad Mini with Pro design. I mentioned this in my video that I made 6 days ago. It's just, I don't think it'll make an appearance at this event. There's a chance, obviously, but it will have the new Pro design. I think that'll come, like, as the before to what I'm about to talk about in the October event. So, an M1X Mac Mini or MacBook Pro. We don't have these yet, we're waiting, and I'm super excited to see what comes out of them. And now, things that I do not think at all by any means are coming to this Apple event, but there's like a 1% chance that Apple will spring them upon us. The first one being the Apple Car. Don't think this is going to happen. There have been a lot of delays, if you guys know about rumors and stuff. Another one is HomePod with a screen. Imagine that, that'd be really cool. Like, kind of like the Echo Show. I'd like that. I think it would look cool, but I really don't think it's coming to this event because not many people are talking about it, and so there's not a lot of leaks and rumors that show that this is a thing. And out of all of these things, the thing that I think is the most definite to show up, that I still don't think will, like that maybe has a 1.5% chance of showing up, are the Apple AR glasses. So this AR animation that Apple has given us, where you can start out and then go in, is a real big AR feature. It's the best AR feature that they've done with their iPhone event Easter eggs, I guess. And that is a big clue that maybe there's some AR upgrades going on, maybe just to the LiDAR on the 13 Pros. But I really hope that they do like a little sneak peek of the the Apple glasses, because I think that'd be so awesome. But I really just don't think they will be. Alright, well that is all that I have for you guys today. Come back tomorrow, because tomorrow is the day. I'm going to be reviewing and recapping everything that happens at the Apple event tomorrow. And I'm super excited. If you can, tune into the event so that we can just kind of discuss it more, but I'll be going over everything in case you didn't have time to watch the event, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be a long one with everything that we're potentially expecting. So I hope that you guys have a great day or night wherever you are.